An article was published recently with 12 signs of a bad real estate agent. The article caused me to reflect on my own practices as a real estate agent, and I decided to journal my thoughts here. Number 1, a bad real estate agent drops the ball on communication. Personally, I want to communicate to my client what is going on with their transaction and what they should expect to happen next. That can be through a phone call, text, or email. Sometimes a client will reach out and ask for an update, and it's usually because I'm still waiting to hear on appraisal results or something that has to do with another party. Number 2, a bad real estate agent does real estate as a side gig. Okay, I started this way for about 4 months and it was very challenging. I was so relieved when I could leave my other job and dedicate myself full time to real estate. Number 3, a bad real estate agent has their own agenda and they get pushy about it. This is my pet peeve. I tell my clients all the time that my job is to represent their best interests. I do not want to see my client pay too much for a house or put their house on the market, price poorly, or before it's ready. Frankly, I don't see how an agent can possibly be a good agent if they are pushing their own agenda. Fiduciary duty is the legal obligation real estate agents have to act in the best interest of their client. Enough of that soapbox. Number 4, a bad real estate agent is unfamiliar with the market. I have only lived in Lake County since 2020, so I work extra hard to familiarize myself with the area. I study the hyper-local market here. That is why I focus on Lake County and not the neighboring counties. I also follow national trends and statistics so I can get a 30,000-foot view of what's happening. Number 5, a bad real estate agent runs late or is a no-show for appointments. You can ask my husband. In my mind, if you're not 10 minutes early, then you are late. I would rather show up early and check my emails on my phone during that downtime than be nervously rushing to get to the next appointment. Number 6, a bad real estate agent is not a great negotiator. The more knowledge you have of how houses and contracts and people and transactions function, the better negotiator you will be. I don't believe that you have to be a bully or manipulative or unethical, but you do need to be confident in the facts. You have to know how to show people how what you are negotiating for will actually benefit them. You also need to be a good listener and a good communicator. Number 7, a bad real estate agent lacks marketing skills. If you are reading this or watching the video version online, need I say more? Marketing is important, but the question is, who does it benefit? I'm not a fan of shameless self-promotion. In all of my marketing, I want to add value to the audience in some way, whether it's educating them about the market or the transaction process. People hire a real estate agent for their local market expertise, not just to push paperwork through the transaction. Number 8, a bad real estate agent tells lies or half-truths. Realtors are bound by a code of ethics, but more importantly, I am bound by something even stronger and long-lasting, my faith in God. I know that I will give account to God for my words, so I want to be 100% honest 100% of the time. Does that mean I am going to violate client confidentiality? Of course not. Number 9, a bad real estate agent is overeager to please. If you know me, you know that people pleasing is not my struggle. I want to be kind and friendly, but I'm also going to politely tell you that you should probably paint over that neon green floral mural in your dining room wall before you list your house on the market. Number 10, a bad real estate agent acts as a messenger rather than guiding you through the process. I want to treat every transaction as if it's my client's first, which it very well could be. So I'm going to walk you through each step and talk about strategy along the way. I don't have a crystal ball, but I do want to anticipate challenges and how we will overcome them. Number 11, a bad real estate agent doesn't ask you any questions. When we first meet, I will ask you about your goals, your likes, your dislikes in a house, your timeline, and your motivations. As we go along, I will ask you your thoughts and what I'm saying makes sense to you. That's why I do prefer unhurried phone calls or face-to-face meetings so that I can pay attention to your body language and you feel free to ask more questions. And number 12, a bad real estate agent. You're hearing crickets, or worse, nothing at all. This goes back to number 1 on communication. If you are a buyer client, I'm going to talk to you about houses hitting the market. If you are a seller client, I'm going to update you on how we are marketing your home. And for both, my team and I will keep you posted throughout every stage of the transaction. Afterward, we will keep in touch with emails, mailings, and periodic home valuations. If you think that I would be a good fit for you, send me an email and let's set up a time to chat.